12 boomer life skills that are useless today. 1. Writing in cursive. Writing was mostly done by hand, so it was important for it to be legible. Penmanship used to be taught at school. Writing in ink was tricky and required learning. Nowadays people mostly type. 2. Using a fax machine. The fax machine was once indispensable. It was used for business communication. Documents would be faxed to speed up delivery. The internet has made faxes mostly obsolete. 3. Balancing a checkbook. Digital payment systems have displaced checks. They're seen as cumbersome and time-consuming. Balancing a checkbook was quite tedious, but it was a valuable life skill that taught financial responsibility. 4. Sewing. Clothes were usually mended. This required some knowledge of the basic skills. Girls were taught running, blanket, and slip stitches. Torn hems and ripped seams would be repaired. Holes would be darned and torn off buttons, sewn back on. 5. Making preserves. In an age before refrigerators, this was an essential skill. Canning food and smoking meat were usual. Many people also made sausages and cheeses. All these preserves sustained them through the winter. Today this only survives as an idle hobby. 6. Using a library card catalog. Flipping through long drawers of cards could be boring, but it was the only way to find the book you needed. Digital search engines and online databases are easier to use, but many boomers remember those catalogs fondly. 7. Changing oil. Changing car oil is a quintessential part of owning a car. It was once considered a necessary skill. Modern vehicles require fewer oil changes. They have onboard computers that alert you when maintenance is due. 8. Carpentry. Today carpentry survives as a specialized skill, but for the boomer generation, it was routine. Men were expected to know how to use tools. In a pinch, they could always repair furniture. 9. Reading a map. This was essential for navigating an unfamiliar territory. There was no GPS and no Google Maps. Routes and addresses often had to be memorized. A road trip meant regularly checking the road map. 10. Using a phone book. Phone companies published a yearly directory. It contained the contact details of all their customers. The directory was organized alphabetically by last name. Nowadays phone books are no longer published. 11. Mechanical repair. Boomers had no mobile phones to rely on. The car could break down in the middle of nowhere. You were expected to know your car's inner workings. It was all mechanical, with no onboard computer to alert you. These mechanical skills also came in handy at home. Boomer dads could always fix a lawnmower or a power saw. These days trying to do so would void the warranty. 12. Knitting. Crochet and knitting have been relegated to hobbies, but it's another formerly essential skill. Warm clothes, rugs, and accessories were made at home. That's where the Christmas sweater as a gift meme originates. Boomer grandmas still know how to make them